broadcast. We're still on our series on books to purchase to help enhance your child's speech and language development. So in my previous video, I talked about pop-up books. Today, we move on to another type of book, and that is texture books. What are texture books? Texture books are books that basically have different types of textures embedded into the pages of the book. So you can have things like scale, fur, wood, and so on. As usual, I'm going to be practical and I'll show us some examples. First of all, what are the benefits of these types of books? They help to enhance touch and feel. Also, they make reading interesting. And if you have a child that is sensory seeking, it's very good for them because it helps, to provide some form of sensory to the child. So this is an example. This says jungle animals. So you can see here the tiger, the fur of the tiger. That's a nice one. Also, look at the snake. Have the scale of the snake here. So remember, tell a story around it. Describe what you're seeing. This is a chameleon. Things like that. This is another one. You have a monkey. Monkey here. The fur of the monkey here. Also, move on. Another one. Different concepts like that. We'll look at another one here. This is another one here. Never touch a kangaroo. So basically about kangaroos. Remember I said you don't really have to read all the storylines. Just create a story to the texture here. Another one here. See texture here. Different things like that. So remember to tell a story around it. Describe what they're seeing. Makes reading fun for your child. Then we also have this one. Another of the Caterpillar series. You can see this is an apple. See, that's a texture there. Even the sun here, the sun has texture. Look at the sheep. So when you say this has to do with different sounds animals make, but this is a sheep having the wool of a sheep. So of course in real life your child can relate. Look at the lion, the fur of the lion. You can see that there. Look at even this, teaching different words and concepts. A car. Here, talk about the house, the flower, the texture, even the roof of the house. Different things like that. Remember, the ideas are limitless. Just be creative. This is a unique one here, even though it's alphabet, but the different A for ant has different textures, embedded into the books. So always remember, you don't necessarily have to say all the words in there. Just be creative, tell a story, use words and vocabulary.